Hello, my name is Michael Baez, and I'm doing the Unit 1 podcast. And I decided to do number 4, which is explain what is meant by civic responsibility and citizenship and what is needed for these concepts to be fulfilled, explain rule of law, and how it fits into these two other terms. Well, when I hear civic responsibility, I think about a lot of things. I think about how it's necessary for us to go out and do our jury duty. Think about how it's necessary for us to apply for certain applications, like if I wanted to get my driver's license. There are a lot of things that you could consider civil responsibility or civic responsibility, and part of those things are taking part in our democracy and taking part in what we do every day. If you people consider it against civic responsibility to not go out and use their right to vote, and although this may be true, it's the degree of which you use your rights that have been given to you in order to create a better democracy. Some people say that the less people that vote, the less legitimate the election would be if we do not have the opinions of everyone who lives here. And although this is a problem in America and we don't have everyone voting, we always want to see that civic responsibility is something that we don't place upon everyone. You have given the people the right to do something, but in giving them the right to do something, you also give them the right not to do that. And that's what I personally think civic responsibility is. And if you look towards the jurors in the Caylee Anthony case, it is their job to sit through this court case for 30 days and listen to all this deliberation and listen to uh, all these lawyers talk about things they and say things they never heard of, and it's their job to understand it, and it's their job to sit there and be a participant in the judicial system. And they came out with their own decision, and they come out with a decision that is supposed to be best for everyone, and to make sure that there was no injustice given, or there was no wrongdoing within the trial itself. And this is what the job of a civilian is. It's based on their civic responsibility. They have to do this thing or this job, and it's easy and hard to explain that our citizenship comes with this responsibility. A lot of people do think or do use their citizenship as a reason that they need to do everything they possibly can to help America. And that's not a bad idea, because we could all use a little bit more help, especially in times like these. And when we talk about citizenship, citizenship is something that is either given to you by the government or you can earn it through being born here. And personally, I see citizenship as a necessary thing because we need people to be born here, or we need them to be uh, legal at least. Um, and we see that, excuse me, we see that there are a lot of ways you can go about getting your citizenship. You could apply for naturalization, which requires a lot of things, which makes it necessary for you to have a permanent residence, like card, basically, and make it to where that you know you want to stay here. And also, people have to take a citizenship test, which is basically a kind of a American history test given to these people. And I know that citizenship is very important, and we see that as citizens, we have given ourselves into what Locke would call his social contract or the social contract, and we give up our rights or give up part of our rights in order to achieve safety. And what the rule of law is that it says no one is above the law, and the law is written or at least supported by the people through its legislators, through its senators, through its representatives, and that these laws are standing, and that these laws will always encompass something that's necessary for the people. And it's basically saying that you, as a citizen, have given into the system and are going to participate and follow these systems, or you will seek, or the country or the system itself will seek to get justice and punish you. And that's what happens when you commit a crime. You are punished and you are given a trial, and you have to go through all these steps in order to fulfill your punishment. And breaking the law isn't a good thing. And we see that the rule of law comes into play to make sure that no one's above the law, and that we, as citizens, is our civic responsibility to not break the law and to try to do what's best for everyone. And that's the end of my podcast. Thank you.